अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। In this video, I am going to commence, or I am going to begin, or I am going to start a very new lesson from Hornbill textbook. The title of the lesson is The Ailing Planet, the Green Movement's Role, written by Nani Palkhiwala. Very easy lesson, very nice lesson, easy to understand. I would request all the students to have the textbook in your hand so you can understand well. As per the custom, or as per the habit, or as per my routine habit, I always share you the introduction of this lesson and summary of this lesson. So in this video, half of the video I will share the summary and the introduction of this lesson, and half of the video I am going to read the textbook. Very easy lesson, and it is going to be one of the most important chapter for your coming exam, midterm exam, right? If you have any query, question, feel free to write in the comment box given below the video. And the lesson is about Ailing Planet, the green movement. It is about the pollution and population, which are the burning problem of this planet known as Earth or world, right? Let's begin to read. Before I read this lesson, let me tell you the introduction of this lesson so you can understand it well. This chapter focus on the factors that are responsible for the declining health of the earth. What are the reasons for the declination or declining of the earth? Why the earth condition is very deteriorated? Why there is too much pollution and population problem in this globe, right? So this lesson focuses on the declining health of the earth. The chapter was originally an article written by Nani Palkhiwala. He was an author. Actually, he wrote an article. And this article was published in the newspaper, the Indian Express, on November 23, 1994. And you were not born even that time. The Indian Express on November 1994. This is an introduction. Let me tell you something else further. The writer discusses the green movement. Green movement is a movement the aim of this movement is to protect the environment, how to preserve the environment. The writer discussed the green movement, how a zoo in Zambia declared human being as the world's most dangerous animal. Yeah, सबसे ज़्यादा अगर इस प्लानेट को, इस अर्थ को अगर खतरा है तो वो इंसान से ही है. The writer also focuses on overpopulation, deforestation, and what should be our responsibility towards the environment. This is the introduction of this lesson. Now let me tell you the summary of this lesson. I think you will be able to understand easily, inshallah. So you have to keep your mind and ear open to understand well. I am here to share you the summary. Once you listen it, the summary, you will acquire your listening skill, ability. At the same time, what is listened is not forgotten. And if you are good at listening, means you will be able to if someone is good at listening, he will be able to he will be very good at speaking. If someone is good at reading, he will get good command over writing skill. So you have to listen it, so it will improve your listening skill. So I am here to share with you the summary of this great and one of the most beautiful lesson from Hornbill textbook. The summary of this lesson is this: in this chapter, the writer raises an issue towards the deteriorating health of the earth, not human being. And if the earth is ill, we are also ill. Intervene. As human beings have been exploiting natural resources from decades, presently the condition has made the environment critical, really. And if you don't believe it, just go and see the Bharuch, old Bharuch, visit old Bharuch area, that is Market Bazaar. It is at what is the name of that area? I forget it. In 1972, the green movement helped the environmentalists to raise an awareness about the harmful condition of the earth. People become aware of it, and when they become aware, they ran a campaign, right? And since then there has been no looking back, as the movement has been successfully educating people about the conservation of the environment, how to protect this environment, how to preserve or how to protect it from the harmful effect of ozone, ultraviolet rays, right? Ozone is very extremely good for earth. Earth is like a patient whose health is declining, and it is our duty to improve it. If we are not going to look after this sick earth, then we will also become sick. In 1987, the term sustainable development, which you already studied in SS, you must have been taught by Asif sir or a great sir named Irfan sir. He must have taught you sustainable development, such a development which never ends, that is always sustained. Sustainable development was used by the World Commission on Environment and Development. A zoo in Lukasa, that is there Zambia, has a cage in which a sign reads, "The world's most dangerous animal," and inside there is a mirror. It gives message that human beings are the most dangerous animal. Yeah, really. Abhi, I don't have that much time to focus on other topic, otherwise the video will just get finished. Let me tell you the summary, then after when you will meet in our real class, I will share you the many stories. It gives a message that human beings are the most dangerous animal. Brand Commission raised a question, are we to leave our successors scorched planet of advancing deserts? Are we going to leave this great planet as a scorched desert for our children? Impoverished landscape and ailing environment, and we should do something for this earth globe. There are four principal biological systems. There are four principal biological systems that form the foundation of the global economic system, and this entire global economic system depends on four. Number one, fisheries. Number two, grassland. Number three, forest and cropland. These four systems also provide food and raw material for the industries, except जिसको नहीं पहुंचा, these four systems also provide food and raw material for industries except for minerals and synthetics. With these systems becoming unsustainable, fisheries will collapse. If this four system will collapse, then what will happen? Fisheries will collapse, forests will slowly disappear, and grass will turn into a barren wasteland, and cropland will become worse. In poor countries, forests are being cut down for fuel wood, which is used for cooking purpose. In India also, there are some areas where the cost of fuel wood is more than the cost of food. Reality, even in today market, if you just go and buy 20 kg of wood, it will cost you more than 100 rupees. And you will be able to buy tomatoes and potatoes in a very cheap price. So this is the reality. Forests are being cut down for fuel which is used for cooking purpose. There are some areas where the cost of fuel wood is more than the cost of food. It is leading to a deforestation at an alarming rate. And this India is going to be, and the entire world is going to be a one-day desert. That's why we should grow more and more trees. One of the reasons for the exploitation of the environment is the increasing population. Indian people, China people, the population is always increasing. It is observed that about 1 million population is increasing every 4 days. Oh, just imagine. It is observed that about 1 million is 10 lakh. 10 lakh population is increasing every 4 days. 10 divided by, let's see, 10 lakh means per day 2 lakh population is increasing in the world. How many? 2 lakh population is, and this is very old data. Now it must have advanced, it must be increasing 3 lakh nowadays. This is not good sign. Yeah, just go to if you just want to see the effect of population in our country, just go and see Bombay. You will realize. And if you don't want to go that much far away in Bombay, at least travel in general dabba, in general compartment of the train. you will find people standing in even toilet. This is the condition of our country, right? Sabka saath, sabka vikas. This is the slogan of Modi, right? Modi Sarkar. Sabka saath, sabka vikas. There is an urgent need to control overpopulation in the world, but who is to explain these people? Development is the best contraceptive for this problem, as it will help in reduction in fertility. There is no other option but development, and this is the best contraceptive. Right? Increase in education and income and improvement in health. These are all the only remedies to control the population. There is no any other remedy. Right? We must see the world as a whole and not as a dissociated part, because we are interconnected. It is a holistic and ecological view. According to Lester Brown, we have not inherited the earth from our forefather, but we have borrowed it from our future generation. This is the summary that I have summarized it. You must have understood it well. This lesson is focusing on the problem of overpopulation, and because of which there is too much pollution, because of the pollution and population, our earth become very sick, and if our earth becomes sick, the health, the condition of human being is deteriorating. The health of the human being is deteriorating, and as a result, if earth is not safe, we are not safe. If earth condition is deteriorating, our condition is also deteriorating, right? So the chapter "The Healing Plant Green Movement's Role" was an article published in the newspaper the Indian Express on November 24, 1994, written by Nani Palkhiwala. So overall focus, you will find it very interesting. Now let us read. I am here to read the lesson. I would request all the students to have the textbook. I am reading from page number 43. The following article was written, which I have already to you. One cannot recall any moment in world history which has gripped the imagination of the entire human race so completely and so rapidly as the Green Movement. Such movement has never started as this Green Movement. And once it started very long before, in 1972, it has never looked back. It is still running. This Green Movement campaign is still there at international level. We started nearly 25 years ago. पहले की बहुत पुरानी टेक्स्ट बुक है, दैट्स वाई अभी तो बहुत साल पुराने हो गएंगे. 2020. It started from in 1972. Just begin it. 1972. How much? 18 and this 20. 38 years. In 1972, the world's first nationwide Green Party was founded in New Zealand. Since then, the movement was not looked back. Right? The chapter "Healing Planet, the Green Movement Role" was an article published in the newspaper the Indian Express on November 24, 1994, written by Nani Palkhiwala. He wrote about the declining health condition of the earth. The Green Movement, which started nearly 25 years ago from 1994, spread too quickly in world history. The world's first nationwide Green Party was founded in New Zealand in 1972. This is the explanation which I have explained you. Now let me go through the next paragraph. We have shifted what? One hopes, irrevocably, that cannot be changed now, irrevocably, right? From mechanistic view to a holistic and ecological view, that is our stand of the world. It is a shift in human perception, and that is good. It is a shift in human perception as revolutionary as introduced by Copernicus, who taught mankind in the 16th century that the earth and the other planets revolve around the sun. This is the comparison done by the Copernicus, his theory. For the first time in human history, there is a growing worldwide consciousness that the earth itself is a living organism, and innermost being of which we are parts. Yeah, we are part of this earth, and this was the first time the consciousness rises first time. It has its own metabolic needs and vital processes which need to be respected and preserved. So it was the first time that we come to know that earth also has its own system, that is called earth is living beings, and it has its own metabolic needs like a human beings. Now let me explain you so you can understand it well. From some time our views, let me explain the summary. Irrevocably in a way that cannot be changed or reversed. Holistic and ecological view, it means a view for the preservation of the environment. It's also referred to the understanding of importance of our resources for the use of future generation. Revolutionary, evolving, a complete change. Metabolic needs, being a student of science, needs of living organisms that enable them to have a chemical process that causes food to be used for growing and energy. Now let me summarize the lesson, summarize the paragraph. From some time our views that have shifted from seeing the earth and its resources as irreversible to complete opposite. We now understand that our resources need to conserve for the future generation. Copernicus taught mankind how Earth and other planets revolve around the sun, and it was to complete change which evolve our human perception. Now the Earth is seen as a living organism of which we are integral part. Earth has its own metabolism and vital needs which humans should respect and preserve. Rest of the lesson will begin the video 2 from here, inshallah. If you have any query, question, feel free to write me, and inshallah you'll find me to answer your questions. Jazakallah for watching this video. Jazakallah khair. Allah Hafiz.